Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I am filming from my quarantine hotel. It is day 1 of my quarantine in Malaysia, and let me tell you, I have been so blessed because this room is huge. I've got a huge balcony in front of me. I decided not to film outside because there is a loud vent sound, if you can hear this buzzing sound, that's the vent. So I have the door open a little bit just to take away some of the echo in this room, but this place is huge. This is I thought I was gonna get a dinky little room, but this is like a 5-star hotel. I am staying at the Royal Chulan in Kuala Lumpur. Anyway, I decided to film my Q&A from this room because there are some quarantine questions, so I thought we'll answer them together. And yeah, I don't have any makeup on, I'm just wearing something really comfy. I thought we'll do it really casual and answer some of the questions that you all asked me on my Instagram. So thank you for asking me those questions. So let's get into it. From Ultra Electromagnetic Top, hope you are safe always. Thank you. Hope you are okay too, babe. Do you miss your 20cc and your Square Mini? Why did you sell them? I absolutely miss my Square Mini. I sold my 20cc because it was a bag that I was so afraid to use because of lambskin. You know, fast forward to today, I love lambskin, and if it was today, I would not have sold it. But anyway, water under the bridge. I don't miss it because I think the style might be a little bit too girly for me. But yeah, if I still have it, obviously I would love it, but yeah, I sold it. As for my Square Mini, I sold it because I wanted to do a 1-in, 1-out, and I don't really like to have duplicates of handbags. So I saw this green Square Mini when, you know, it was, I don't know which season it was, which I really wanted. So I thought I'll sell the blue one first, get the funds, and then buy the Mini. Lesson learned, okay? Buy the Mini first and then sell the bag, because when I got the money for my blue Mini, the green one sold out. So I regret. It's wise to buy a Chanel J12 in white when you already have a black J12. Do you love yours? I absolutely love my J12. Let me just get my watch. I am currently wearing my J12 watch. I know, so bougie, right? Wearing my J12 watch to quarantine. But I was coming home, so yeah, I have this watch here and I absolutely love it. Now, would I get a white version? If money was not an issue and I did have extra funds, I don't mind getting a white version, but I would love to get a limited edition white one. Like, you know, they had the Coco Chanel Coco Chanel Mickey Mouse version. I really like that. And you know, if I had the funds at the time, I would get the white, but in a very unique version. I won't get the exact same one. I think that would be, I don't know. I don't think I would, because they're just too similar, but something unique but in a different color, I seriously would consider. Wendy Boo, do you regret being a YouTuber? No, I don't. There are days that I get frustrated with the comments and I get frustrated with certain videos that I do, but I don't regret being a YouTuber. Actually, it has been very amazing. I've met amazing people. I've met, made amazing friends. And it's really opened up my eye to this whole social media platform. You can get quite sucked into it, but you know, if you have a bit of a balance, it's okay. So no, I don't regret being a YouTuber. I think it has been it has been a very interesting journey. Bits and Bag, how did your husband feel about you starting up a channel? Love you, babe. Bits and Bag, she's also on YouTube. He didn't really say anything. He's always been supportive with most things that I do. Maybe when it comes to certain kind of shoppings, he'll like at the back. But yeah, he's been very supportive, and you know, I've tried to get him on the channel a few times, but he's kind of camera shy in a way. Like Kerosene, any bags you regret missing out on buying? Yes, I did a whole video about bags that they should bring back. Most of the bags in that video, I'll link it up here in the description box below. Most of the bags I mentioned there and items I absolutely missed out buying, and those are bags that they actually discontinued. So yeah, check that video out. 2 questions from Hi, you can't dull my sparkle. First, are you going to review luxury clothes? Not just handbags, but clothes. No, just because I am not very familiar with luxury clothes. I know there are some YouTubers out there who have amazing luxury closets. You definitely should follow them. I am the worst when it comes to clothing. I actually wear the most simple, the most boring, and I'm trying to up my game, but I haven't even all I did was bought one top. Was it two tops? Two luxury tops, and I kind of stopped there because I don't think I know how to appreciate luxury clothes as much as I appreciate luxury handbags. And I've been loving luxury handbags for many years, like 20 over years. So I'm quite familiar and I'm quite, confident in what I'm looking at. But when it comes to clothes, oh my god, I don't know what kind of stitching is good. Double-breasted, single, I don't know. So no, I will not be reviewing any luxury clothes. Maybe ask me in 20 years time if I'm still on YouTube. Next question, when did you start liking luxury bags? Oh, I started liking luxury bags when I was in high school. Klong klong. Chanel backpack worth 4,091 found in Japan, Rakuten. I can't find it here in the US. Is it worth it? Ooh, it's a hard question because I don't know what kind of backpack you're talking about. And if this is USD, 4,000 over dollars, it doesn't sound unreasonable, but I'm not familiar with Rakuten. Is it a new bag? Is it a second-hand bag? Is it a limited edition handbag or backpack? So I can't tell you if it's worth it. I would probably need to see pictures. But do your research, right? Make sure you check that particular price with other resellers or luxury websites. Visual peek. Since you'll be in quarantine, what will your first meal be? But what would you prefer? Okay, so I'll put a picture of what my first meal is. I was so hungry because I woke up at 5 this morning, and by the time I got into the hotel and everything, it was 1 o'clock. So I was starving, okay? Even though I had something to eat at the airport, but I was so hungry. I was like, yes, I need lunch. When it came, I was like, oh, this looks really sad. But I devoured it, okay? I demolished everything. I left a little bit of rice. I was like, okay, don't eat so much rice, but I ate everything because I was so hungry. But honestly, what I would prefer is like pizza and wine. Or my mom's cooking. All right, the next question, you don't want me to reveal your name. Where do you go to buy genuine jewelry with good value for money, not brand names? I go to Pokong, the jewelry shop. Gold, 22 or 24 karat. I've been always going to Pokong ever since I was young, or not always going, like when we were to buy gold, we always go Pokong. Pokong is like a local gold jeweler here that sells all types of designs of gold, and they have become a little bit more modern. Some of the designs are very typical, like gaudy, like weird looking gold designs, but they have another line that they recently come out with, still gold, but it's more like Italian design and all, which is nice. So yeah, that would be where I would go, and definitely not branded. Sarah May asks, do you still have the mood to shop since you can't immediately use the new items? I do. I actually bought a few things from Sephora, and even though I don't have like a place to go or an immediate need to use it, I still have the mood to shop. Though I do think my mood to shop is due to boredom as well, because I'm not supposed to be buying a lot of things this year, but just because I've been in isolating myself and just being at home a little bit more, it can be very boring, and I just did a little bit of online shopping. So even though I'm not able to use it like out and show my makeup to the world, I still buy it. JL211072, babe, are you really flying back to KL due to the extended circuit breaker? I'm right here. And yes, because I haven't been home since the mid of March, and it wasn't really so much of the extended circuit breaker that didn't really tip me over to come home. I just felt like I don't know when all these travel restrictions will be lifted, and the only reason I was scared of coming back was because of this quarantine. I was like thinking, oh no, what is it going to be like, because I'm a bit claustrophobic. So I was really scared that, what if I can't open the window and I can't do all I'm just confined in the room. I'll feel very constricted. So that was one of my biggest fears of coming back. Not so much of whether they extended the circuit breaker or not, because I tell you, these travel restrictions are going to last for months. I don't think they're going to be lifted. Any of these quarantines is not going to be lifted for many more months. So I need to bite the bullet and just pain now and enjoy later. So I have been so blessed. When I came to this room, I was like, oh, such a big room, and I got this big balcony in front of me. I was like, oh my gosh, my prayers have been answered. Panther in the Wild, are you considering seeking your Celine Classic box? I think maybe it was a spelling error. Maybe you're asking me if it's selling the Celine Classic. If that is, I have actually sold it. Chef Mami Tan, be safe when you fly back on Sunday. Thank you. It was a really smooth journey. Julia Joy 2020, what's the first thing you want to eat from your mom's cooking when you go back home? Oh my god, I'm gonna ask my mom to cook curry, okay? I just want to eat like curry chicken with potato and just a big plate of hot rice, and I just want to down, or just bread. Just give me bread. I am BFFF. Any new lockdown recipes you've learned? Yes, I've learned 3 new recipes. So one is mapo tofu, and mapo tofu like straight making your own sauce, not from the packet. That's one. And I've learned to make suyok or roast pork with the crackling and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. And then the third thing is I learned to make salted vegetable tofu soup, which actually was so easy. I can't believe I've never made it. It's so freaking easy. The Dark Faded, your tattoo story. Oh my gosh, I need to do a whole video on my tattoo story because I've got so many tattoos. But I'll tell you one. My first tattoo is an 8-pointed style, which I got from Australia, and I got that that was my first tattoo, and I got that in a time where I was really feeling very down. And when I heard that an 8-pointed style represented hope, continuation, and just love, it really spoke to me. So that's why I've got so many other 8-pointed stars all over my body. Pepsicle, let's have a drink one day. Yeah, girl, I replied you earlier. I said, yes, let's go when all this thing is over. Ernie Tan said, how do you cope with such a busy life, a full-time job, a gym instructor, a YouTuber, and taking care of the family? I don't know. You know, I'm not a mom, and I think this kind of question, when you ask a mom, how do you do it? Full-time mom, with the kids, with the job, with taking care of the house, taking care of a husband, how do they do it? I think it's the same mentality. You just do it. I just feel like I go through the motion of getting the things done. You go to work, you finish your work, after that I'll go to the gym, and when I come home and I'll do some videos, I'll edit some videos, I'll think of some videos, and then call my husband, and it just becomes a routine. It becomes part of the life. So I don't know, how do you do it? How do moms do it? How do they do everything? I don't know. Princess Devil, what is the dish you are gonna ask your mom to cook when you come back? Video if that happens. You guys all love my mom's cooking, right? She cooks up a storm. So like I said earlier, curry, man, curry. The second would be maybe I'll ask her to make my favorite vegetable soup, which is the it's like a rubbish soup where they put all the salted vegetables. What's it called? I remember now. It's called choi kiok. A direct translation is vegetable leg. I don't know why, okay, but it's called choi kiok. Scarlett's Collections, thoughts on designer furniture or homeware like Hermes, Tiffany, Versace. If you asked me this question like 10 years ago, I'll be like, no freaking way. That's ridiculous. But now I kind of appreciate it. I kind of want a little bit of something from each of these houses, mainly Hermes and some of Tiffany. I'm not really into the Versace kind of look or Versace kind of look. I prefer the more subtle look like Hermes and Tiffany. And yeah, I would love to get some of the homeware, like some cups, some plates, maybe the blanket, maybe the pillow. I think that would look just really nice in the house. So as I get older, is it a sign of aging that I do appreciate a little bit of this luxury designer homeware. Clara Zila, 2 questions. What are your favorite ways to distress? I like to just lie down on the bed and scroll YouTube. Just watch any kind of rubbish that YouTube recommends to me. It can be anything. I'll go to YouTube recommendations. So I won't check under my subscription. I'll go to YouTube recommendations and just scroll through all the weird things that the analytics give to me, and I'll just watch random ones. And I find that very, just time wasting and in a way relaxing. I used to love to just sit down and read, but when I de-stress, I literally want to shut my brain off. So YouTube is the best way. Okay, you just don't have to think, you just watch. Clara's also got the same question. You seem to be able to fit so many things in your schedule. How do you manage your time? I don't know. I feel like it just, you just go with the flow, and it just works. The time just works. And I don't think I manage my time that well. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time as well. So if I was extra productive, like right now, if right after this video, I'll edit my video, I'll do my live stream, etc., and I'll sit down, I feel like I can be very, very productive. But when I'm really, really lazy, I can just let the day float by. Cherky Guram, what do you work as? I work as a project, like a coordinator in some situations. I also work in initiatives. So yeah, I don't really have like a set title to what I do. A one leg kick all. Atama 1 Hotaru. What bags you regret buying but learn to like it later? Oh, okay. This is interesting. What bags did I regret buying? So I'm assuming I still have the bag, and now that I kind of really like it, right? I would say maybe my walk. When I first bought it, I was thinking, oh no, this is a piece of rubbish, I can't really put anything in it. But now that I have learned to kind of downsize my wallet, don't bring so many things in my handbag, I have kind of, I won't say I haven't really liked that bag, but I'm starting to appreciate it a little bit more. My only problem with my green walk is the snap closure, but other than that, I'm starting to kind of work and kind of like that bag. I did regret buying it at first because I was thinking so expensive and just doesn't fit much. But now that I've learned how to shorten the strap with a little gift from a YouTuber friend, and also learn to be more hardworking to take out my stuff from my wallet and fit into the walk, I can kind of appreciate it, and you could say like it. Okay, SEJ7979, thoughts on the Nano Speedy, please. Love it. Okay, absolutely obsessed. Right after this whole situation, I'm gonna tell my essay, please, I need to order it. Zulai Kaza, hi Kat, what do you think of the Yakumus Lichikuto bags, especially the big one, Le Grand? Is that how you say it? Le Shikuto? Shikito? It's like mosquito, right? I'm not a fan of any of the small micro ones, and I have not seen this Le Grand one. If it fits at least a card holder and maybe some lipstick and tissue and your house keys, then I would say go for it. But anything that just doesn't fit anything, like fit a few M&Ms inside, please don't waste your money, okay? Please don't, unless you want it as a display piece on your shelf that you don't mind spending that money, then okay, fine, just do it. But I'm not a fan of the really small ones. Well, Leslie 1, how are you doing? Oh, thank you, babe. I'm doing really well. I'm feeling much better now that I know my quarantine spot for the next 14 days is okay. How are you doing? How is everyone doing actually? How is everybody just, hanging out and just keeping positive in the situation wherever you are? Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. How are you all doing? I must ask this question, and I should have asked it in the beginning, but let me ask it now. Candy Milk Chalk, I really like that. How do you like your new mini luggage BB? Is the zipper easy to use? I really like that bag because it is so unique in my collection. Now, as for the zipper, it's a little bit stiff, okay? It's not like, super smooth that, when you open it like this and you go along the sides and you pull it down, you kind of need to hold the bag and open and close. It's a little bit tough, but I don't know whether it's because the bag is new or it's just the way it's designed. Now, if I recall correctly from Wen Stokes' video, she said that she's used that bag many times, and yes, the zip has gotten a little bit easier to close and open, but it's still not as smooth as just a straight zip or other zip. So I think based on that, it's gonna be one of those bags that you need to fiddle a little bit. But yeah, it's not like super tough. It's just that it's definitely not so easy. Catherine CSL, when your hair is longer, will you consider perming it? Maybe. We'll see how long it goes. I want the length to be like super long before I consider perming it. But my hair is like super straight. So I might do like, you know, what are the three, is it still in style, like the 3D waves or the Korean waves? Maybe, because I am terrible at using hair tools, but apparently the new hair tool from Dyson is super easy to use and it's like really good. We'll see. Let my hair grow first. Miss G, which shop or place to go when the pandemic is over? Like when the pandemic, everything opens up, like circuit breaker is finished, MCO is done, everything is just smooth. The first place I'm gonna go is shopping, and I'm gonna go Ion Orchard. But in like a little bit more long term, I need to go holiday. Okay, I'm going to Japan. I definitely gonna buy a ticket to go to Japan, even if it's for over the weekend. I'm definitely going to Japan. Last question is from Nat Guam. Are you now by yourself in Singapore? I was this morning, and for the past 2 months, a month and a half, I was alone. Well, not with my family in Singapore. I have a housemate there, but he was also alone away from his family. So in a way, I was alone, but I had him as a company, a little boy in my house. Then yeah, but now I am back in Malaysia and stuck in the quarantine for the next 14 days. But this is an amazing quarantine, okay? This is like a huge hotel room. Huge to me, okay, because there's a big balcony, but I am so happy to be in a place where I have space. So yeah, I am back home. So those are all the questions. Thank you so much for giving me some of your questions on Instagram. If any of you want to ask me any questions, I encourage you to follow me on Instagram because I'm quite active there to ask questions on my stories, and you can just ask me any question, and you know, I will film a YouTube video after that and just put this video up there at any time anybody can watch. So yeah, if you want to ask me any questions, please follow me on Instagram. And I hope everybody is staying safe and just, you know, keeping really well, keeping healthy, and just staying really positive. Anyway, you guys take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!